Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's another Thursday morning here. Yesterday we had the last semi-final games. We now know our finalists, France versus Croatia, who play in the final of the World Cup. And we are here to talk about it, what happened last night and 2 days ago. I'm here with my two good friends, Ralph, and
Joe.
Yeah. Welcome guys. So
Thank you.
yeah, yesterday England failed to go through to the final, and 2 days ago Belgium as well failed. So now we know our final is France versus Croatia. So I want to get your opinions. What do you think about the semi-final? Do you think that we have the correct finalist in the final? Ralph, I'll start with you.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show. Always a pleasure. For me, I like great football. I like attacking-oriented football, and it's quite unfortunate that Gareth Southgate's men in England couldn't make it to the final. They were blowing a lot of horns out there. It's coming home. I don't know what was coming home. 1966. That was the last time they were able to do something substantial for themselves. But talking about the match proper, first half they did very well to keep Luka Modric at bay. He wasn't entirely in the game. And you know, if you want to win a match against Croatia, make sure you cut out Luka Modric. First half they did so. Second half, I think they forgot themselves. Once Luka Modric was back into the game, I mean, it propelled the whole Croatian side to play, and that's what they did. They played good football against England. England are not so good with the ball at their feet. We've seen that many a times in this tournament. When they are playing against teams that do very well with balls at their feet, they suffer. Eventually, going to the extra time, I mean, that was what was most important. In Croatia, they nicked it out in the final embers. Someone like Mario Mandzukic, he's been there time and time again. He's played in several finals. He has the winning mentality. He knows what these games are about. And I think for him to have been injured at some point of the game, recouped, came back proper for the game, I think it's all good for them. That's what you expect of a winning mentality in Mario Mandzukic. For the English guys, most of them are virtually young, average age of about 23 to 25. Yeah, they could still come back to the next World Cup in Qatar. For the Croatia guys, they are old, 20, 29 years. I mean, this is their only Mundial they can play in the next 4 years. I think most of them will be retired and fresher faces will be coming. So for me, I'm entirely happy for Croatia against France. I mean, it's a final you want to see, not the one people are talking about commercially. The fact that England going to the finals would have helped FIFA commercially, but I mean, it's football we are talking about. And France-Croatia, I think it's one for the bag.
Yes. So what do you think about the semi-final?
Semi-final matches were good. Yeah, France and Belgium, Croatia and England. France and Belgium, it was, for me before the match, it was at par because I couldn't really differentiate who was superior. But then match proper, France showed they had a better strategy. They were superior tactically to Belgium. Belgium were not able to get back into the game, even with the goal down, although attacking a lot. They just didn't have the killer instincts to get back into the game. So well, that is how they fell out. So deservedly, France make it to the final. And England, I think England in the second half of the game, yes, first half they did well and should have gone about 2 or 3 goals up. But I think second half of the game they went to sleep early, or should I say they retreated
early. Yeah,
they retreated too early, and that gave Croatia a chance to get back into the game, and which they did. And in extra time, Croatia had a better, should I say, a psychological edge over them, and Croatia were able to score another goal in the extra time, crashing the homecoming. Let me say.
Homecoming indeed.
Yeah. So, well, France and Croatia finals. It's a good. I think it's good.
Yeah.
France and Croatia final. I think it's good, and we're looking forward to a very good football on Sunday.
Okay, so that's for the semi-final. We all agree we are happy with our finalists, France versus Croatia. So let's get into the final proper. How can France beat Croatia, or how can Croatia beat France? Who do you tip?
Well, for me, I've always been with the blue, led by Didier Deschamps. Though I've not been entirely overawed by France's exploits in this year's World Cup. I think they came with a strategy, and the strategy has been working out for them. For me, they haven't played the best football, but the fact that they won 3 matches on the bounce in group stages, their round of 16 match against no mean side like Argentina, walloping them by 4-2, then moving on to beating Uruguay in that close contest. I mean, that should tell you that most of the guys in there, Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, Antoine Griezmann, Giroud, all these guys, they want to make sure that they do something for the French side. The last time they won something substantial was in 1998. That was back home, and it's been 20 years since they actually won something for themselves. So I think for Didier Deschamps, he has no cause to worry. He has to fill the strong lineup. I mean, he's always been filling a strong lineup. He should continue with that. Against a team like Croatia, he only has to make sure that he nullifies the efforts of Luka Modric, Ivan Perisic, as well as Rakitic. These 3 guys, they hold the forefront for Croatia. If he's able to nullify these guys, most importantly Luka Modric, I think France would equally win this. For me, a French faithful, for me, I'll be tipping France.
You don't think they'll bottle it like the Euro 2016? It
was
the same circumstance.
It was the same circumstances, but you know the dynamics are different. You know, when you are playing in front of your home faithfuls, the pressure on you to win is always telling, and we could see that was what happened to most of these guys. Now they are playing far away from home. That is in Russia. I mean, the pressure is not. They were the least touted among the heavyweights as one of the pre-tournament favorites. We had Argentina, Spain, Germany, but I mean nobody saw France ultimately in the finals. Maybe around the semi-final pairing or semi-final spots. But I mean, for them to eventually get to the final, playing against Croatia, I mean, I think this is for them.
Okay, so you are going with France.
For France, yeah.
All right, so then, who do you tip? How's the final going to go?
The final, I'm leaning towards France. I have a soft spot for Croatia, but I'm leaning towards France. I'd say France have a better team than Croatia. Although, if I were to break it down, I'd say maybe defense-wise they are at par, midfield-wise they are at par, but France have a better attacking edge than Croatia. So if France are able to put things right, which they've done in all the games that they've played, if they are able to put things right, they will be world champions on Sunday.
Wow. Well, I am tipping Croatia because they've never won it before. That's the reason why I'm tipping it.
I think the start has been in almost every 20 years. There's a new winner. So 20 years ago, France won it for the first time, and 20 years now, like 20 years since then, which is now Croatia are in the finals against France, and if Croatia wins it, then it will be the first time for them as well. So
sure.
maybe.
If they're able to get over that psychological edge, I mean, 20 years back, meeting France in the semi-finals, I mean, the points were for them. I mean, these guys have escaped the shadows of Davon Suka and their likes in 1990. So I mean, it's not a foregone conclusion for France, but I think Croatia themselves, they have a lot riding on this match, and they need to make sure that this is their golden generation. They need to make something substantial for themselves and also for the history books. But you know, France.
Oh, a unanimous decision by my panel here.
But if Croatia wins it, I won't be hurt as well. So who
takes third and fourth? Who takes third? Who takes fourth?
Well, with the third and fourth, England, Belgium. I mean, it's one unimportant match as you can make it. One for the French players.
I don't. Yeah, for the
play.
French players, I'm hearing Trippier is really injured. I think he was.
I think in a groin. I think he had a groin injury.
Yeah. Because but you know that match, I think Martinez can field a relatively stronger side. Gareth Southgate himself can also be fielded. But Belgium will have this.
Third and fourth.
Anywhere just Lingard is. So England.
Okay, there you have it, folks. We are talking about the World Cup, and my panel here thinks France will be world champions come Sunday, and they are split on who will win third place. Let me give the final vote. Belgium will be third. Belgium will be third on Saturday.
On Saturday, it will come and I'll be winner.
Okay, we'll see about that. So that's been it for the World Cup reaction and also our preview of the final and the third place playoff. This has been Sahara Football. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comments box and subscribe to this channel if you are not already subscribed. I've been with my hosts Slim Joe and Ralph from Touch and Life. We'll see you in the next one.